Hi, YouTube. We're going to do Lost With You by Patrick Watson. I like the song. I like everything about it. I like the video that they made for the song. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. There's two sections to this song. There's the main section with the vocals, and then there's an interlude. So I was just playing the riff for the main section. And this is what I was thinking, like you could play it as like an introduction. This kind of incorporates the melody, and then you could probably just get into a strumming for when the vocals begin. So let's go over this little arrangement here, and then we'll talk about other ways to play it, you know, when the vocals start. But this song is done on piano, so this is just a guitar arrangement of the song. There's no guitar on the recording. All right, we're starting off with this D shape at the 12th fret. But actually, it's part of a larger A minor 7. We're just playing, barring the first 3 strings at the 12th. And then with our middle finger, we're playing the 13th on the B. Then we pull off a ring finger. And our second chord is a E6. It's like a jazz chord. A minor 7, E6, and we don't have to move our finger for the E6. We're already barring the first 3 strings at the 12th. We slide down to the 10th, and we place our middle finger on the 11th, again on the top 3 strings. That's a D. So the first musical phrase is E minor 7, E6, D. Now we're going to play a G chord, and that is going to be at the 12th fret on strings 4, 3, 2. Very close to the E6. Very similar, but we're playing a G here. It's just our A chord. We're just moving it up to the 12th fret. That begins the second musical phrase. And we repeat the D. And then we take the same shape and we just shift it down to the 8th fret, and we play a C. And that concludes the chord progression and the melody of the main section. So all together it's D shape. It's actually A minor 7, E6, D at the 10th fret, and it's the F shape. And then we repeat we go to the G, and we repeat the D, in the park. All right, so that you can play a little chord melody there. Got my dog with me today. Now here's one way to play it, if you want to just when the vocals take over. A minor 7, on the 5th fret, bar chord. Could also, well, we'll talk about the open position. You can play this song in the open position. And then we're going to go to an E minor 7, to a D, bar chord. And then we're going to go to the G major, D, C. One way to play it. All right, here's another way. All right, so that in that way, playing it that way, we're starting out with a A minor 7, open, just like a C, except you pick up your ring finger. And we play an open E6, just strumming the open E, high E, B, and G. And then we go to a D, following the E. And you can play with this D sus. Try to get some of the melody in there. And then it goes, the second part is just the G, D, C. So that's 3 ways to play the main section. And the last one is probably the easiest, playing it in the open position. All right, let's continue. There is a interlude, as I said, a little instrumental part, and that begins with two times on the chord, the verse, and the main section. So this, then you know, it repeats. That repeats, and then we end up on the C. All right, now here, this, so, and there's no vocals. What I called before the the E6 chord, but now it's functioning as an E minor 7, like off of this. Right? So it goes to like a minor tone. Do 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 do. The melody does. Then it goes to a. We're going to call this a B minor 7. Again, we're just barring the first 3 strings. Then it goes to a C. Then it goes to a D. Now it repeats. It goes to the, what's functioning as the E minor 7. Okay, the second time around, this is the last part of the instrumental. We go to the D. Instead of going to, I would go to the C, and then it goes back to the B7, and then C. And then it goes back into the main section. Okay, let's finish up this Patrick Watson song. I did notice a mistake I made. I was calling this an E6 in the beginning. It's actually functioning there as a G6. At the 12th fret, barred the first 3 strings. It's part of this chord, which is a G6 when you just don't use your index finger. But it's also part of an E minor 7. So in the main section of the song, it's functioning as a G6. And then late in the interlude, it's functioning as an E minor 7. But it's the same chord fragment. So just wanted to clarify that mistake I made. So that's the whole song. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.